Hello everyone, welcome to Astro Science, and today in this video we will be discussing the retrogression of Venus. Yesterday on 19th of December 2021 Venus turned retrograde and it was in the sign of Capricorn in the presence of Saturn. Back on 8th of December Venus entered the sign of Capricorn and got conjunct with Saturn, and now yesterday it turned retrograde. This interval of retrogression is of 41 days, and in this phase it will again enter the sign of Sagittarius in its retrograde motion. In Sagittarius it will turn direct, again it will come back to the sign of Capricorn and get conjunct with Saturn. If we break it into phases, then you will see that yesterday on 19th it got retrograde, Venus I am talking about. On 30th of December 2021 it will enter the sign of Sagittarius. It will go through the Sagittarius in its retrograde motion. On 29th of January 2022 it will come into its direct motion, it will turn direct. Now in its direct motion again it will come and hit the sign of Capricorn on 27th of February. For the whole of the month of March 2022 it will be in the sign of Capricorn in conjunction with Saturn, and then it will go into the sign of Aquarius. So it's a long process of around more than 3 months. If we only look into the retrograde part, it's a part of the picture. It's of only 41 days, but if you see the whole picture it is around more than 100 days. Now why it is becoming more important now? Had it been some other sign, the result could have been different, but now it is happening in the presence of Saturn, in the house of Saturn. Normally when any planet turns retrograde it brings retrospection, it brings introspection. We need to rethink, reassess, revalue the significance related to that planet. Like suppose if you are talking about Venus, it is about relationships, marriage, bindings, any kind of relationship it can be. The things which are ruled by the sign Libra and Taurus. Taurus is the natural second house of the Kalpurus Kundli or the natural zodiac. So it deals with our value system, it deals with our family matters, our wealth, means what kind of savings, investments we are making or we have. Anything related to that, anything related to our value system, means what type of values are instilled within us right from our childhood. This time it will be checked in the sign of Capricorn in presence of Saturn. If we talk about Libra, which is the natural 7th house of marriage, relationships, legal bindings, balance of the Kalpurus, of the natural zodiac, that will be rechecked. So anything related to our marriage, anything related to our spouse, business partnerships, partners has to be rechecked. Saturn will help us to be more committed, more disciplined in all those things. Like suppose now if you are going through the Dasa of Venus or Antardasa of Venus or Saturn, or suppose if you have a very strong placements in the sign of Capricorn, then you will be facing more impact of this retrogression of Venus in the sign of Capricorn. Or suppose you have any retrograde planet in the sign of Capricorn or retrograde Venus in your horoscope, then you will get more impact of or more influence of this particular transit of Venus, to and fro transit of Venus. Not to forget about Sagittarius also. Like suppose if you have any retrograde planet in your Sagittarius sign in your birth horoscope or any strong placement in the sign of Sagittarius, then also you will get the impact of this particular transit of Venus in its retrograde motion, because don't forget it will again turn direct. So since it is happening in the presence of Saturn, so now your introspection will have to be more disciplined and committed. It's not like that yes, I will look into that, I need to work on it. No, you have to work on it, because it is happening in presence of Saturn. See how it is working, it is so beautifully, you can understand it. It's just like that, you need to show your papers or you need to show your account statement to some authority. Like suppose for example, some, if I talk about a school, a student has got some homework, he or she needs to show the homework in front of the teacher or in front of the principal, suppose. So suddenly you need to show it and you check that something is wrong in the paper. Suddenly you feel that, oh, I need to rectify these things, and that principle is that Saturn. Okay, suddenly Saturn will see that what are the things that the person is trying to rectify, or what are the things the person is facing the problem. Suddenly Saturn will catch hold of that person, that I gave you so many days, so many months to rectify these problems, you haven't done it till now. So this is the condition of Venus at present in the sign of Capricorn in presence of Saturn. The things which we don't even keep in mind, maybe we have ignored the things with respect to our wealth, value system, family, marriage, relationships, legal bindings, partnerships, or wheresoever the sign Libra and Taurus lies in our horoscope, significance related to that house, our responsibility towards our spouse, our partner, anything related to our behavior towards our partner and spouse, husband or wife. It may be 6 months back, 5 months back, we did something. Suddenly it may happen that your spouse may come in front of you, can directly talk about, 6 months back you said me this thing, 3 months back your behavior towards me was not correct, I felt that. So suddenly you will feel, oh really, let me remember. So this kind of situations will come. So how it is working? Now you have two paths. One path, you rectify it and go through the challenges and yes, make everything correct. Another path, allow your ego to interfere and you say, no, I was correct that time, whatever I did I was correct, you were wrong. So these are the two things can happen during this time. Now why I talked about ego, the most important part here is that, don't forget, Sun is also transiting in the sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius is inherently a very fiery sign. It's a sign of dharma, but it's a fiery sign, dual sign. Sun is also a fiery planet. So ego will have a clash with our love and relationships. So when Venus will enter the sign of Sagittarius, it will come back and Sun will meet Venus. This Venus will get very tightly combusted during this transit into the sign of Sagittarius. So our ego will interfere our introspection. Ego will have a clash with our retrospection, our revaluation of all the things, all the memories. So it is, I will say, it is a time of purification, filtering of all the impurities which has to be removed in order to get a blissful relationship, in order to get that divine blessings and everything which is pure in our love, relationships and marriage. I will say that in Sagittarius, since it is retrograding back into Sagittarius, one thing which is very good is that this is the house of higher learning. Don't forget, Sagittarius is 8th from Taurus, and Taurus is 8th from Libra. Libra is the house of relationship. So longevity of relationship can be seen from 8th from Libra, that is Taurus. Taurus is inherently a very earthy sign and fixed sign. So it is a very stable sign. What kind of value system you have, what kind of moral nature which you have got from your childhood will be tested now, because Venus rules over Taurus and Sagittarius is 8th from Taurus. If Taurus will say you about all the moral character or the value system which you have from childhood, Sagittarius talks about higher spiritual knowledge which you get as you grow up from your guru. So now your morality, your value system will have a direct challenge. You will get a very beautiful opportunity to look into the matters, look into your own value system, that whether I am correct, yes or no. It may happen that whatever work we are doing, there may be some lackings, there may be some things which we need to look after. We cannot be correct every time, we are not perfect. Even if we try to become 1% more perfect, for that also we need to go through huge amount of purification, sadhana. So it's just like, maybe we did some mistake 3 months back, maybe we made some mistake 4 months back, but our ego is not allowing us to accept the mistake. So we are making some more mistakes in this way, in this process. So Sagittarius is such a sign which will actually help you to learn new things. And how it works like, start from the basics. You can just introspect yourself that step 1 was correct, step 2 was correct, step 3, yes, this is the day, this is the time when I made that mistake. Yes, your ego will say that don't accept it, don't accept it, don't allow yourself to go down, don't accept it. But Sagittarius is such a sign, it is the sign of dharma, it is the actual house of divine blessings. So here Venus will get the energy of Sagittarius and it will allow you to accept your mistake, and something new, blessings will come within you. It's a way of purification when you will learn new things. Maybe with respect to your relationships, maybe with respect to your value system. So it will actually strengthen your relationship, it will strengthen your value system. Since it is it's a process of purification, it's a tough process. None of us can be free of ego. It is the complete world of illusion, and in Kali Yuga, ego becomes an important part of living, correct? It is within us. Now how we control it, it is our virtue. Many of us fall in trap of ego, many of us try to control the ego, but no one of us can say that I am 100% rid of ego. The moment he says that I am 100% rid of ego, that means ego has already trapped him. His ego is allowing him to say that I am completely rid of ego. None of us are completely perfect. So retrospection is necessary. This retrogression of any planet allow us to rectify us. It's a process of purification, specifically when it is happening in the fiery sign of Sagittarius. So just like I said that first step was correct, second step was correct. On the third step, I made the mistake 4 months back. My behavior towards my wife was not correct, or my behavior towards my husband was not correct. Or these are the things which I should take care of. Then only the relationships will be far more better. This kind of thinking, this kind of thought will come within you with virtue of Venus in the sign of Sagittarius. And then you can rectify the things in such a way that when it come back into the sign of Capricorn, and again it will meet the sign of Capricorn and Saturn. So that time it's just like that. Saturn, that principal of the school, is talking with that student. Oh yes, again you have come back. Come, let me show your homework. Let me check it. So that time, each and everything, when you have rectified it, each and everything becomes correct. Yes, it is correct. Your behavior towards your spouse is correct. Yes, your responsibility and commitment towards your married life is correct. Yes, 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 everything is okay. Okay. So that time you get the mark sheet, the account statement. Now this is the time of looking into the things which we must look into account. I will say it's a tough process, but it is a very important and necessary process. It is the time when we should go through the each and everything's memories or our behavior, how we are communicating, because don't forget, Venus will be looking into the sign of Gemini in this process. How we are communicating with our spouse, how we are communicating with our family members, because again the sign of Taurus. Our responsibility towards our all the things which we value. Like suppose if you have a particular thing of luxury or comfort at your home, your responsibility to take care regarding those things are also very important, because Venus is connected with goddess Lakshmi. So when goddess Lakshmi has blessed you and given you certain things of luxury, conveniences and comforts, it is our responsibility to take care regarding those things. If we become very ignorant, if we become very arrogant, I got it, so what? I deserve it. So you are not saying it. Your arrogance, your ego is allowing you to say that. This retrogression of Venus will not only allow us to be grounded, but also know the true essence of dharma, our value system, the righteousness and commitment towards our spouse, towards our relationships, partnerships, so many things. It is, you see, when we learn new thing, when we get new knowledge, especially I'm talking about the sign of Sagittarius, because Venus will enter the sign of Sagittarius and it will go through that purification process. Sagittarius is such a sign where we learn new things and we apply it for the betterment of the society, because third house from Sagittarius is Aquarius, and in Aquarius, Lord of Sagittarius Jupiter is transiting. So when you know something, when you rectify something, you get yourself pure, and then you apply it for the betterment of the other people. So suppose if you are having any relationship, or if you are thinking that yes, I must take care of my wife, I must take care of my husband or spouse, then this is the time when you need to look after those things. Another thing I will say here, during retrogression any planet becomes very strong. So now inherently you will try to do something extra. It's just like tomorrow is the exam and today the student is learning each and everything the night before the exam. So he or she is trying to do something extra. So when you are doing something extra, the other person, the spouse, he or she is feeling that is he pretending or is he trying to making up or cover up something else. So that creates the problem during this time. So you have to bring the balance. It's better to talk with your spouse, it's better to have a common point, give equal importance to the opinion of your partner. Then only you can come to a proper solution. Otherwise you will be just thinking over, you will feel that oh my god, my happiness index is going down, what to do. Then suddenly some messages and mails comes to me, Oh, this transit of Venus through the Capricorn and Sagittarius, oh my God, such a bad transit. My life got held. Suddenly people becomes very, is it a very bad transit or a good transit? How will it affect me? No transit is good or bad. Venus got retrograde 1000 years back also, today also, and 1000 years back again it will be. It has nothing to do with us. It is our karma. If we think, do work upon our own value system and karma, it will give us more proper results rather than talking about bad transit or good transit. Correct? Because when we look into bad transit, good transit, that means it has an inherent personality of every person to blame other, to blame someone else. So when you are talking about bad transit, so you have premeditatedly thought the blame over that planet because of Venus, because of Saturn. So more we think about planets in that way, more we are creating more miseries in our own life. So it's better to take care our married life, our relationships, wife, husband, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever it is, any kind of relationship. Venus rules over relationship, any kind of relationship. It can be relationship between the father and son also. It can be a relationship between you and your sister. It can be a relationship between you and your mother. It can be a relationship between anyone. Venus rules over relationships. Respect between two individuals. Since it is happening in the sign of Capricorn in the presence of Saturn, so suppose during this time, if you take care of any lady, old lady, it will give you far more better results, I will say you. Take care of your mother, take care of your aunts, take care of your grandmother, maternal grandmother, paternal grandmother. It will give you more good results. It's a practical remedy, basically, I will say you. So this is how the retrogression works. Now suppose any planet can be your 7th lord, any planet can be your 2nd lord, or Venus can be the ruler of any house in your chart, or this particular transit can be happening in any house. So significations related to that house will be in direct impact during this time. So you have to take care regarding those things. Like suppose for the Libra ascendant people, this is happening in the 4th house. So take care regarding your conveniences, luxuries, comforts, your own personality, your relationship with your mother, how you are devoted to provide luxuries and comforts to your spouse or your partner will be checked during this time. So this is how it works. For every ascendant, you have to check that how the significance of that house is related to this transit, and you will get the answer. It's a 2 plus 2 4 type of equation. It's a very easy equation. Only the thing is that our ego doesn't allow us to accept the truth. The moment we accept the truth, because what will happen, when the Venus will come back and get combusted with Sun, when it will become a very close conjunction, that time we will feel that why should I only accept my mistake? Why not he? Why not she? Wait, let me remember what she did to me, what he did to me. Yes, 90 days back, this person said me this. Yes, tomorrow I will say her this thing. Tomorrow I will say him this thing. Yes, I have got an argument. So this kind of classes, don't allow these things to happen. Rather than creating more miseries, you can purify yourself, you can purify your own thoughts and do your own responsibilities and commitment. You cannot take responsibility of someone else's actions, but you can definitely take responsibility of your own thoughts, of your own behavior, of your own actions. That you can definitely do. You cannot think that why did she say me this thing that day? I didn't deserve to listen all these things from her or him. Yes, don't allow this thing, because now if you think more about this, it will create the miseries more rather than solving it. So I will say that in this process, when Venus comes back into the sign of Capricorn, and when you introspect yourself each and everything in a correct manner, then when it get conjunct with Saturn, that time it will give you a very strong relationship, because that time it will be in the direct motion. So now the hard work, the homework which you will be doing now in next 41 days, you will reap the result after 2 months, after 27th of February, when Venus will hit the sign of Capricorn again. You will reap the result that time. You will get the fructification of your results, because don't forget, Saturn by its 10th aspect will be looking into the sign of Libra also. So I hope that every one of us follow the introspection journey of this 41 days and purifying ourselves towards the relationships, our marriage, our spouse, our wife, husband, whosoever it is, and the responsibility, the commitment which we need to follow. If we follow it in a correct manner, we will definitely get good results out of it, because no transit is good or bad. They are just doing their own function in a most committed manner. Don't you feel that planets are most committed one, because they are doing their work without any payment? Correct? They are doing it just for us, just to bring some happy days in our life. Correct? So that's it from my side, and if you have liked this video, press the like button. Anytime if you want a consultation from me, check the links in the description section, and your comments are always welcome to me. As usual, if you are new to this channel, tap onto the subscribe button, click onto the notification bell icon, so that every time I make a new video, you get notified instantly. So with this note, I will end this video. Thanking you. Bye bye.